Congo, New York is a performance art piece. It is based in theater and music. It's actually scripted. It's a story about a journey. And what's most important about it is the way the music and the theater tell the story and present the ideas in the piece. That the piece is a metaphor for certain social and political issues that we're interested in.
I see. And Mr. Montgomery?
Ed Montgomery.
Ed Montgomery, your
is
husband?
the composer.
The composer, and you?
The music in the piece. And we both conceptualize the music and come up with lyrics, but Ed actually puts it in the musical form.
Puts it together.
Yes.
A lot of the pieces that we've seen here, and a lot of the pieces that we will see, have gone a long ways towards blurring the lines between standard theatrical production, standard musical production, along with getting the regulars. I might ask you what if any, problem you might have run into in trying to apply a more gray area of music to a different type of theater production.
The main thing is with musicians are usually used to working in specific genres or types of music, or being thought of as musicians and not as actor-performers musicians, because the musicians are all on stage and part of the production, and they're not in a pit or anything. And there's 5 people in the show, and we all play and sing and do do lines and have to participate in various, all of the aspects of the presentation. And getting people to appreciate, musicians to appreciate the long period of development that's necessary for a theater piece is really critical. And rehearsal, getting enough rehearsal time is hard, and
that brings up an interesting point too. What, if any, problems did the thespians, the theatricians, the performance artists have in relating to the musicians who might have been prepared to do something a little sooner?
Well, actually, I'm the main theater person. I'm the least skilled in musical instruments, although I do play some percussions in this, and I've been struggling with this for a long time. And I'm getting there. I'm learning to listen with my body as well as my ears. I mean, that's kind of how I sense it. But it's quite a struggle to do that. Many artists are doing it now, many theater artists, and I'm not sure what the definitions of it are yet. I call it organized improvisation.
That sounds pretty reasonable at this point. I mean, there's an awful lot of things that are being produced here today that are blurring some of the lines and resulting in a different shade, in a different hue. And it's really been fascinating. A lot of these performances that we've had here this year have been designed for and originally were performed indoors. And they were originally designed for and performed in front of a set field of people, whether it be size or shape. Is yours another one that is taking a crack at a completely different venue this time around?
Well, actually, we had the Maine Arts Festival in mind when we started the piece, because that's actually, as we were writing it, we got notification that we do it here. So we thought of it as an outside piece. But we also have slides and video that we use sometimes, which we will probably use tonight because we have the dark for it. But actually, this piece is also transportable.
Adaptable,
yeah.
So to speak. How about the music? Do you foresee any different feel from the audience as far as being outdoors or in a more public setting?
The sound outside just goes all over the place, so it's not a controlled situation, except that the sound people are very good, and our technical director, who could hear the thing from the audience, said that it sounded good yesterday, and it sounded good to us on stage. So I think that